Ethiopia, land of origins, where the dawn of humanity first broke across the ancient earth. Here, on this rugged and beautiful plateau, history is not just remembered, it is lived, woven inseparably into everyday life. Ethiopia stands as Africa's proud exception, the only nation on the continent never to be colonized, preserving a distinct and vibrant identity that echoes through every stone, every song, and every sunrise. Walk through the bustling streets of Addis Ababa, and you'll sense the pulse of a nation both ancient and ever-changing. This is a place where the past and present blend seamlessly, from the ornate Orthodox churches to the kaleidoscope of traditional markets filled with spices, woven baskets, and the lively chatter of a dozen languages. Ethiopia's heritage is tangible, alive in its sacred festivals, its towering castles in Gondar, and the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela, carved by hand into the heart of the earth centuries ago. The stories of Ethiopia are etched into its monuments and sacred landmarks. At Axum, stelae rise toward the sky, silent witnesses to a powerful empire that once ruled this land. High above the northern Ethiopian highlands, where the land meets the sky in a dizzying dance of stone and cloud, the Simien Mountains rise, a realm shaped by ancient fire and the slow passage of time. Harar captivated. An ancient stone, Gondar rises like a legend. Here, history lingers in the chill of morning mist and in the hush of twilight when the call of distant birds echoes over the city. Once the heart of an empire, Gondar flourished in the 17th century under the visionary emperor Fasilides, a ruler whose ambitions reached beyond borders and whose legacy endures in stone and spirit. The royal enclosure, known as Fasal Gebi, stands as the crown jewel of Gondar. Within its fortified walls, castles rise, majestic, weathered, and imposing. Each structure tells a story, shaped by a blend of Ethiopian resilience and the influences of Portuguese and Indian artisans who left their mark on arches, towers, and spires. These castles, with their battlements and secret passages, whisper of royal ceremonies, imperial councils, and the timeless dance of faith and power. Beyond the palaces, churches, adorned with vivid murals, and public baths that once welcomed nobles and pilgrims alike, speak to a society that valued both grandeur and community. Gondar remains a living chronicle, a testament to creativity, conquest, and the enduring spirit of the Ethiopian people. Traveling far to the south, the landscape transforms into a mosaic of rivers, savannas, and lush forests. The Omo Valley, a cradle of humanity and a sanctuary of culture. Here, tradition thrives in its purest form. Over 20 distinct tribes call this region home, each preserving customs handed down through centuries. Among them, the Mercy women are renowned for their striking lip plates, a symbol of beauty and social status. The Harar people, with their ochre-braided hair and intricate beadwork, celebrate rites of passage with rhythmic dances and vibrant ceremonies. The Kara paint their bodies with elaborate designs, transforming themselves into living works of art that speak of identity and belonging. But the Omo Valley holds secrets older still. Beneath its fertile soil, archaeologists have uncovered fossils that tell the story of our species, remnants of early humans who once roamed these plains. It is here that the origins of Homo sapiens are traced, connecting the valley to every corner of the world. The Omo Valley is not only a mosaic of living cultures, but also a reminder that all of humanity shares a common ancestry, rooted in this ancient land. At the heart of Ethiopia, where the old meets the new, lies Addis Ababa, a city whose ambition. Its streets are a tapestry of contrasts: grand cathedrals and modern skyscrapers, bustling markets and tranquil parks, traditional music drifting through the air alongside the rhythms of urban life. The city is more than the political capital of Ethiopia. It is the diplomatic heart of Africa, home to the African Union, and a gathering place for leaders from across the continent. In Addis Ababa, history is never far away. Museums house treasures that chronicle Ethiopia's story, from ancient Aksumite relics to the red velvet robes of emperors. In the National Museum, the fossilized remains of Lucy, one of humanity's oldest ancestors, rest as a symbol of our shared beginnings. Meanwhile, the cafes and jazz clubs pulse with creativity, echoing the city's spirit of innovation and resilience. Perched on the southern frontier, Jinka serves as a gateway to the tribal heartlands of the Omo Valley. More than just a town, Jinka is a vibrant crossroads where cultures meet and stories converge. Market days bring together people from across the region: merchants trading spices and coffee, elders exchanging news, and travelers drawn by the promise of discovery. For anthropologists and filmmakers, Jinka offers a rare window into traditions that have endured the test of time. Beyond Jinka, the wild expanse of Mago National Park stretches to the horizon. Here, nature reigns supreme. Grasslands ripple in the wind, rivers carve their way through dense forests, and the air hums with the calls of countless birds. Elephants move like shadows through the tall grass, buffalo graze in hidden clearings, and leopards prowl the rocky outcrops. The Mercy people live in harmony with this untamed landscape, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the land. In Mago, the boundaries between culture and wilderness dissolve, revealing a world where tradition and ecology flourish together. In the north, where the Simien Mountains rise in jagged splendor, Ras Dashen towers as Ethiopia's highest peak. At over 4,500 meters, it pierces the heavens, a sentinel of rock and cloud. The mountain is a place of pilgrimage for shepherds, monks, and adventurers alike. On its slopes, rare wildlife thrives, and the air is thick with the scent of wild thyme and the songs of eagles soaring overhead. Ras Dashen is more than a mountain. It is a symbol of endurance, a reminder of the heights that can be reached through faith and determination. In the Rift Valley, the town of Alaba Kulito reveals an artistry that is both humble and profound. The walls of its homes are canvases, adorned with vibrant murals, birds in flight, flowers in bloom, crosses that tell of faith and hope. Each symbol is a story, a message passed from one generation to the next. The Alaba people have transformed their architecture into an ongoing narrative where every color and shape speaks of heritage, belief, and pride. Further south, the hills give way to the terraced fields of Konso town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. For over 4 centuries, the Konso people have shaped the land into a masterpiece of sustainability. Stone terraces that protect the soil and nourish the crops. Wooden statues called waka stand as guardians, honoring ancestors and linking the living to those who came before. Konso is a testament to human ingenuity, a place where spirituality and survival are etched into the landscape. In the farthest reaches of Ethiopia, the Danakil Depression unfolds, a realm of extremes where Earth reveals its rawest form. Amidst the scorching heat and shifting salt flats lies an acid lake, its neon green waters swirling with sulfuric steam. This alien landscape is both mesmerizing and forbidding, a place where few dare to tread. Scientists come to study its otherworldly conditions, searching for clues about life on distant planets. For the people who live nearby, the lake remains a place of mystery and reverence, an elemental force that speaks of creation itself. From the mist-shrouded peaks to the burning valleys, from sacred rituals to wild landscapes, Ethiopia is a living story, a museum without walls, where every vista, every tradition, and every heartbeat is part of a greater whole. To journey through Ethiopia is not merely to travel across a country, but to move through the very soul of Africa, a land where the past and present are forever intertwined, and where the spirit of humanity endures.